All right, so today, guys, we are working on a really fantastic new to me Kimura system that we learned from Danaher over the last few days, and I'm really excited about it. And so that's what we've been working on with our team. So make a couple slight adjustments I've made, particularly to my game and what I'm running. So, but we're going to start in side control here, and when we're here in side control, first and foremost, right, we always want to get a hold of this elbow if possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop my hip up under to start peeling this elbow out, keep my hips tight, and then rotate it back over to isolate this elbow. Now, from here, I'm going to take this hand, turn it palm up, reach under, and grab a hold of this wrist and pull it down to the belly, right? Now, from here, I'm going to reach across and drop my hip down to fully trap and isolate his head and his other arm away from this arm. I'm now going to reach under, and I'm going to cast my hand like a line. I'm going to turn it sideways and cast it like a fishing rod to drive this over to the side off the body. From here, I'm now going to grab my wrist and then rotate back over without letting the elbow go to the other side. From here, I'm going to step all the way over the head and then start drawing back on the shoulder, rotating all the way under. So I can actually come all the way up under and just draw it from here for a nice pickup. The key detail here, guys, is making sure that we're drawing back on the shoulder instead of pushing down on the hand. As you pull back on the shoulder, it's going to lift his body up. Then by having the split out, not by his neck, by having it out here, it gives me more driving pressure on the shoulder, but it also keeps my weight further distributed so that he can't easily roll me over. And then really quickly, the other version of this we're doing, we're having a hard time getting this elbow out, right? I'm going to actually come in here. I'm going to tripod up, drive my knee through his elbow and his body to separate this out so I can get the other knee in and pin it with this knee. My shin is parallel to his body, perpendicular to his arm. His arm is perpendicular to his body as well. I'm now going to flipper this out and catch it with the other one, which allows me to now trap him in what we call here the front side crucifix. From here, I'm going to do the same thing. Palm up, grab the wrist, bring it down, reach over, pick it up, and now I can once again step over the head and draw back on the elbow for a really nice break. Now, one last note about here, a lot of people are going to try to defend this by straightening their arm out. With this style of Kimura, it does not matter. I bring my elbow up to the back of his elbow, and then I draw back, and we still have a break. And that's a recap for today.